Hello everyone, my name is Anushri, 4th year, BE in Information Science and Engineering student at Sri Venkateshwara College of Engineering, Bengaluru. Today's topic of my presentation is Highway Reconstruction, a case study from the subject. This is Environmental Protection and Management. Code is 21CV753. So, highway reconstruction. This case study examines a major highway reconstruction project that aims to improve the transportation infrastructure but at a significant environmental and social cost. The proposed changes will lead to extensive deforestation, increased carbon emissions, and the loss of critical wildlife habitats and biodiversity. Additionally, this project raises the important socio-cultural concerns for the local communities. This in-depth analysis explores the complexities involved, the stakeholder engagement process, and the evaluation of the alternative solutions to balance the development with the environmental and social concerns. Project overview. The key objectives are the primary goals of this highway reconstruction project are to increase the traffic capacity, improve the travel times, and enhance the social and road safety for the growing population and economic development in the region. Proposed changes are the project involves the widening the existing highway from 2 to 4 lanes, realigning the certain sections and constructing the several new interchanges and overpasses to improve the traffic flow and connectivity. Project scope. The reconstruction will span approximately highway cutting through a mix of forested lands and urban and suburban developments. Existing highway and proposed changes. The current conditions are the existing highway is a two-lane undivided road that was constructed over 40 years ago to serve a much smaller population and economic activity in the region. This highway has become increasingly congested and prone to accidents, especially during peak commuting hours and holiday seasons. Anticipated impacts. The proposed changes are expected to significantly increase the highway's capacity, reduce the travel times, and improve the overall safety for motorists. However, the expansion will also result in the loss of substantial amount of forested land and wildlife habitats along the existing corridor. Proposed expansion is the reconstruction plan calls for the widening the highway to 4 lanes with 2 lanes in each direction separated by a median. New interchanges and overall passes will be built to improve the access and reduce the bottlenecks at the key intersections along the route. Environmental impact. Deforestation and carbon emissions are serious issues. Deforestation concerns. The highway reconstruction project will require the clearing of approximately 2,500 acres of forested land, which is home to diverse range of plant and animal species. The significant loss of habitat and vegetation will have a far-reaching consequences for the local ecosystem, including the increased soil erosion, disruption of the water cycles, and the displacement or a loss of numerous wildlife species. Carbon emissions. Deforestation and construction activities associated with the highway project are estimated to generate over 1 million metric tons of carbon emissions, which will contribute to the region's overall greenhouse gas footprint and exacerbate the impact of climate change. Offsetting these emissions will be a major challenge for the project's environmental management plan. Mitigation strategies. The project team is exploring various mitigation strategies such as replanting the trees in nearby areas, implementing the carbon capture and sequestration technologies, and investing in renewable energy sources to power construction and operations. However, the scale of environmental impact remains a significant concern. Biodiversity concerns. Endangered species. The forested area along the highway corridor are home to several endangered and threatened species, including the ivory-billed woodpecker, the red-cocked woodpecker, and the eastern indigo snake. The loss of these habitats due to deforestation could further jeopardize the survival of these vulnerable species. Fragmentation of ecosystems. The highway expansion will also fragment the existing forest ecosystems, creating barriers and disrupting the natural movement and migration patterns of various wildlife species. This can lead to the isolation of the species and increasing inbreeding and the overall decline of the biodiversity in the region. Mitigation measures. The project team is working closely with environmental agencies and the conservation groups to develop the comprehensive mitigation strategies such as establishing wildlife corridors, creating new habitats, and implementing strict construction guidelines to minimize the disturbances to sensitive areas. Socio-cultural implications. Community displacement. The highway reconstruction will displace several small rural communities and indigenous groups who have lived in the affected areas for the generations. This will have a significant impact on their cultural traditions, livelihood, and sense of identity. Increased traffic and noise. The expanded highway is expected to bring more vehicles, leading to increased noise, air pollution, and safety concerns for local residents, especially in the areas near the new interchanges and overpasses. Economic impacts. While the highway reconstruction may enhance the regional economic development and connectivity, it also can also disrupt the existing small scale agricultural and tourism based economies in the affected communities. Public consultation. Effective stakeholder engagement and public consultation will be crucial in addressing the diverse socio-cultural concerns and ensuring the project's long-term sustainability and acceptance by the local communities. Stakeholder engagement and public consultation. Identification of stakeholders. The project team has mapped out to this comprehensive list of stakeholders including government agencies, environmental organizations, local community groups and indigenous leaders to ensure their concerns and perspectives are taken into account. Public consultation process. The series of public meetings, workshops and overall online forums have been organized to facilitate open dialogue and gather feedback from the local communities and other interested parties. This input will also be used to refine the project plans and mitigation strategies. Ongoing engagement. The project team is committed to maintaining the regular collaboration with all the stakeholders throughout the project and post-completion phases of a highway reconstruction. Alternative solutions considered. Alternative solutions can be high-speed rail corridor. The environmental impact will moderate with a reduced land use and carbon emissions. Socio-economic benefits will also be improved regional connectivity, reduced road congestion, and more sustainable transportation options. Feasibility also includes requires the significant upfront and investment and coordination with multiple jurisdictions. Elevated light fall rail system, lower the minimal and use and reduced impact of economic system, offers the efficient environmentally friendly public transportation and reduces the reliance on private vehicles. Improved public transit and bike pedestrian networks, which leads to the lesser environmental impact that is lowest with no significant land use or economic system impacts, promotes the sustainable mobility and reduces the traffic congestion in socio-economic benefits and also supports the local economies and communities. Feasibility, it is relatively low cost or cost effective but may require coordination Cost benefit analysis. Reconstruction. Estimated cost of highway reconstruction project is approximately $1.2 billion, including the construction, land acquisition, and environmental mitigation measures. Solutions are the alternative transportation solutions such as high-speed rail and elevated light rail have higher upfront capital costs but offer a greater long-term benefits in terms of environmental sustainability, public health, and community development. Comprehensive evaluation. The project team is conducting a thorough cost benefit analysis that considers not only the financial aspect but also the environmental, social, and long term implication of each solution. Conclusion and next steps. The highway reconstruction project presents a complex challenge as it aims to address the critical transportation needs while also navigating significant environmental and social cultural concerns. Thorough comprehensive stakeholder engagement, detailed impact assessments, and the evaluation of the alternative solutions. The project team is working to develop a sustainable and balanced approach that meets the region's long term development goals. As the project moves forward, ongoing public consultation and environmental mitigation efforts and the implementation of the innovative transportation challenges solutions will be crucial in the ensuring the project's success and its alignment with the principles of the sustainable development and reconstruction of the highway. That's all for this video. Thank you.